this the little girl I carried? Is this the little boy at play?
I don't remember growing older. When did they?
When did she get to be a beauty? When did he grow to be this tall?
Wasn't it yesterday when they were small?
Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset, swiftly flow the days. Seedlings turn overnight to sunflowers, blossoming even as we gaze.
Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset, swiftly fly the years. One season following another, laden with happiness and tears.
What words of wisdom can I give them? How can I help to ease their way?
Now they must learn from one another, day by day.
They look so natural together.
Just like two newlyweds should be.
Is there a canopy in store for me? Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset, swiftly fly
sure it's done. Get in there. Get in.
Zit.
Yes. Then you're right after the party. That's right. And how do you focus?
I focus on my time.
No, but it doesn't focus. Sorry.
Videotaker. The turkey himself.
Am I gonna be in this too? Yeah. Why not?
It's going 30 in the morning. What's wrong?
There we are in the parking lot looking like real beauties.
Yeah, I'll show them how you look.
Here we go, on the way to makeup.
It's the last of 4, and our next big event is going to be David's bar mitzvah. Right, David?
Yeah.
You want to say a few words, David?
Not this time.
Wish everybody a Mazel Tov. Mazel Tov. Mazel Tov, hello.
Hi, Joanne. Hi, Nicole. Hi.
You got to give a little... Okay, hi. Hi. Hey. Yeah, okay. How's it going there? Hey, we're starting the party early.
Taking a picture. You want a speech? Not a custom.
Today I am the cat.
How do you know we're such handsome individuals? Oh, the girl.
It's not us. It's not us.
We're out of here.
Hi. Daphne.
I was here half an hour ago.
We're on camera.
Wait, how's it up, guys? So far, so good. No press now. Talk to you later. Thank you. No press now. Thank you. Thank you. DIVCO, small D-I-V-C-O. They need all terrain à vendre, édifice à louer, whatever it is.
This is the minister who's going to perform the ceremony tonight at the rabbi.
Well, we're having trouble finding the rabbi.
Here's the rabbi now. Here's the rabbi.
This is, just-in-time manufacturing is just-in-time waiting.
I'm gonna ask that who's our witness here?
Mavis?
For yeah. All right. Yeah. Let's get Marlene.
Mavis?
Mavis.
Singer or Miller?
Both. No, not the underneath. Right. Witness where it says wife's witness. Now let's also get Mr. Eisman.
You made a mistake.
We did?
Yeah, it was supposed to be.
Who is it supposed to be? Who?
Doesn't matter.
That's all right. We'll have him sign right next to it.
Right here?
Right there with his husband's witness, yeah. You sign to go ahead in that little space. Think you can squeeze it in? Terrific. Now, the most important signature, I believe, of all. Joanne.
Wait, brother.
Joanne. Let's sign where it says wife. Now all this makes Quebec happy. Marlene, the following document, you see that everything here is basically equal insofar as Quebec and Canada is concerned. As far as Judaism is concerned, the Ketubah is admittedly a sexist document in your favor, Joanne. So we require you, Arlene Noah Eisman, to provide and protect for your beloved bride. I have to ask you if you're willing to do so.
Sure.
Photographer will witness that. You've got it on video.
Of course.
Harley, don't be insulted. We don't take your word for it. Therefore, we require, according to Jewish law, what's called a kinyan. A kinyan is basically a transference where, in consideration of this wonderful little handkerchief here, which you take hold of, it's clean, don't worry. You take title to this document, and by holding these two objects, symbolic of a transference of title and consideration, plus you'll give that back to me, you take title to the document. Okay. Right. And in keeping with the time-honored tradition that goes back close to 3,000 years, I'm going to ask you to reenact that ceremony, which was recorded in the Bible on the week and the day that you two get married. Okay? So sit down. Harley, that formula of blessing that was extended to the first bride in Israel, as you cover Joanne's face, repeat the words after me. Achotenu.
Achotenu.
Ateye.
Ateye.
La'alfei.
Le'alfei.
Revava.
Revava.
Basically, we said, let our love be fruitful and multiply. Okay? So hold on to that thought. Now let's get married.
All right.
Mazel tov. See you under the chuppah. Joanne Susan Miller, and to Harley Noah Eisman, who entered into this house with a desire to establish a home, faithful amongst their people Israel, and so hallow their love, bind their lives together, help them to face their future with faith in themselves, in each other, and in thee. Guide them through every trial and temptation, join them to each other with this love that shall not falter, with this faith that shall not fail. As they approach the chuppah, the marriage canopy, with clear minds and understanding hearts, open their eyes to the beauty and the mystery of this love they feel for each other every day, even as today, so that all who know them will consider them worthy of the blessings that are now bestowed upon them, birchas erusin, the blessings of betrothal. Baruch ato Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei pri hagofen. Baruch ato Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidishonu b'mitzvoso v'tzivonu al aroyos, v'yosar lanu es arusos, v'hitir lanu es anasuos lanu, al yidei chupo v'kiddushin. Baruch ato Adonai mekadesh amo Yisrael, al yidei chupo v'kiddushin. Joanne and Harley, as you share this cup of wine, so may you share all things in your life from this moment on with love and understanding, drinking deeply from God's cup of blessing we hope He send your way. I'm hoping and praying that the ring has been brought under the chuppah. Our best man is quite intrepid. We ascertain that the ring is of estimable value. I'm going to ask you to present the ring that you, Harley, will be giving Joanne. Thank you. Face each other. Joanne, if you will extend, please, the index finger of your right hand. Harley, look deeply into your bride's eyes and recite after me. Harei at.
Harei at.
Mikudeshet.
Mekudeshet li.
Betabat zo.
Betabat zo.
Kedat Moshe.
Kedat Moshe.
V'Yisrael.
V'Yisrael.
Behold, Joanne.
Behold, Joanne.
With this ring.
With this ring.
Be thou consecrated.
Be thou consecrated.
Unto me.
Unto me.
According to the laws of Moses.
According to the laws of Moses.
And the traditions of Israel.
And the traditions of Israel.
I'm asking you, Joanne, in the spirit of reciprocity, to return the gesture with your gift of love. And as you present Harley with your gift, look at Harley and recite after me, Ani ledodi,
Ani ledodi,
vidodi li.
vidodi li.
I am to my beloved,
I am to my beloved,
and my beloved is mine.
and my beloved is mine.
Both of you now say, these rings
These
rings
rings
are symbolic
are
symbolic
of our bond,
of
our
our
bond,
a sign
a sign
everlasting
everlasting
for each other.
for each other.
That was nice. We come now to the ketubah. However, as sweet and romantic as the declaration of love may be, sentiments of hearts and flowers, so to speak, must be backed up with an expression that is concrete and that is no nonsense. The commitment which is expressed in clear, unequivocal terms, as found in our ketubah, certifying that on the first day of the week, for indeed Saturday night, according to Jewish reckoning, is the first day of the week, the 25th day of the month of Cheshvan in the year 5755, which happens to correspond to the secular reckoning of the 29th of October in the year 1994, Kiddushin, the covenant,
of marriage was entered into at Congregation Shara Shemayim, Westmount, Montreal, Quebec, Canada, between the bridegroom, Harley Noah Eisman, and his bride, a lovely bride, Joanne Susan Miller. And the couple had declared with all affection and sincerity their devotion for each other. They have taken upon themselves the fulfillment of all duties incumbent upon a Jewish couple. This covenant of marriage was duly executed and witnessed this day according to the usage of Israel. Hardly moments ago, we underwent an elaborate ritual in the bride's room, whereby, according to all the witnesses, you took title, sole title of this document. I hand you the document that is yours with an important lesson in Jewish life. The first thing you do as a Jewish husband, take what is yours and give it to your bride. Joanne, let it be in your shared possession from this moment on. And if indeed you receive all things that come your way with that kind of a smile and the joy and a sharing, the commitment, then indeed you will be worthy of Sheva Brachot, as the cantor returns to shower these benedictions upon you, for you are no longer bride and groom according to Jewish law, but indeed wife and husband. That calls for song and celebration. Sheva Brachot. I feel almost guilty, Joanne, asking you to lift your veil at this time because, as I explained in the bridal room, that indeed the custom for veiling a bride we read of in this morning's Torah portion. I believe in Pasher, Joanne and Harley. Always remember that your wedding coincides with the description of the first Jewish wedding recorded in our Bible. We can wish you and conclude with the two words that everyone's been waiting for as you break the glass. Mazel tov. This
I know. Thank you.
Joe, don't go anywhere.
The head table. To introduce to you the newlyweds, Joanne and Harley.
You're a peace of mind in this crazy world. You're everything I've tried to find. Your love is a pearl. We'll have our fill of tears, our share of sighs. Only prayer is that you realize you'll always be beautiful in in my eyes. And the passing is for sure that you will always grow ever more beautiful in my eyes. There are lines upon my face from a lifetime of smile. When the time comes to embrace one long last while, we can laugh about how time really flies. We won't say goodbye. True love never dies. You'll always be beautiful in my eyes. You will always be beautiful in my eyes. And the passing is for sure that you
everybody, let's hurrah!
Mazel tov, Joanne and Harley. From Bobby and myself, we want to wish you all the best. It's a beautiful affair. You both look wonderful, but Joanne, you especially look beautiful tonight. And we're just really happy we're a part of this, and we wish you all the best for your future together. Mazel tov.
You guys look like a wonderful couple. Hopefully you're going to be very, very happy together. Mazel tov, all the best.
Hi there, Harley, Joe. It's been a pleasure so far to be involved with your wedding party. And everything's been great so far. We'll have to edit everything later on because the video from this afternoon was excellent. Joe, you look gorgeous. Harley, you're coming along okay. She's helped you out pretty good so far. And that's it. Mazel tov and best of luck to everybody. And Kelly will just say also.
Mazel tov to both of you.
All right, that's it. Love you guys. Bye-bye.
We'd like to wish you mazel tov on your wedding.
Mazel tov.
Having just gotten married, I'd like to give you a bit of advice, and that's that the wife is always right. And anyhow, long life and health and happiness always. Mazel tov to you.
Hi, Harley and Joanne. Well, Shari and I would just like to congratulate you on your wedding. Mazel tov to both of you. Joanne, if you noticed, I didn't drop you when I was carrying you. Unlike you, Harley, who dropped my wife at our wedding.
I still have the ankle to prove it.
She does. Anyways, best of luck to both of you. I'm sure we'll be spending a lot of time together as chief resident.
Joanne will be crying to each other on the phone.
Mazel tov to both of you.
Mazel tov.
Hey, Harley and Joanne. Robin and I wish you a mazel tov. There's been a lot of talk tonight about you not being an athlete. I don't believe it. We joined Nautilus together so that we can play racquetball. We go skiing together. It's all been a lie. Actually, I've been suppressing your athletic abilities so that I could look better. Maybe that's the reason for their lack of impression that they've had on the family. Anyway, hopefully we will spend some more time together in the future, have some fun up north and go skiing, and have a great life together. Mazel tov.
Hi, Joanne. Hi, Harley. We're so excited to be here. We're having such a great time. You both look amazing. We wish you lots of love and happiness in the future. And we're so excited to see your new home and to share many good things together. Good luck.
Hi, Joe. Very excited to be here. Mazel tov to you and Harley. Feeling a little forklift, but we'll get through this. Wanted to wish you very well from here, from Queens, with our memories, and we can officially now put a sign on your door that says room for rent.
Hi, Joe. Nice to meet you, Harley.
You want to say anything, Harley? Harley. Corey?
Yeah, you don't even know who you're with. I'm the only guy here with 2 dates. I have to be the luckiest guy here. Thank you. Mazel tov.
Hey, Joe and Harley, it's me. It's been an amazing day, and we're looking forward to a great night, all of us, and have a great honeymoon, but we'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.
We're on live. Say hello.
Joanne, you look absolutely gorgeous tonight. Mazel tov to you both. We're having an amazing time. It's so nice to be here. I'm just going to pass it on to Mike now.
I have something to say. I offered you 5 camels. 5 camels. You didn't accept any of them. I can't believe you're marrying this guy and not me. I'm getting over it. I'm thinking. Joanne, you're my oldest friend in the whole world. I love you. I wish you a very good honeymoon, happy trip. And someone's making faces at me underneath this. But Harley, treat her well. Otherwise, I'll break your legs before she does. And I wish you both a great, long, happy life, a great honeymoon. And that's all I have to say. Goodbye.
Love you both.
And she loves you both.
I am one of Joanne's brothers, Stephen, and I will be your co-master of ceremonies with guess who? My brother, Lauren. Fortunately for me, I have the opportunity of informing you that we will be turning our clocks back tonight, so I will take the opportunity, perhaps, to use this time to continue my speech. I would like to introduce the head table. Beside me is my brother Lauren and co-master of ceremonies. Beside him is his darling wife Deborah. Beside him is my beautiful wife Karen. And beside Karen is Ivan and his daughter Melissa, and their son Ivan and his beautiful wife Marla, and my sister. What? I said David. And beside Marla is my sweet grandmother, Bubby Rose. Beside my Bubby Rose is my fantastic mother, Mavis. And my father, Aby. And next, everybody should know Joanne, the bride, and Harley. And then we go to Harley's side is his mother, Rena, and his father, Seymour. And Harley's sister, Elise, who we could say tonight didn't borrow Harley's clothing. Beside Elise is Harley's grandmother, Frances Reisman. And beside that is Harley's grandparents, Minnie and Harry Eisman. I'm sure that everybody would agree that Joanne and Harley have a very unique and loving and respecting relationship, which has flourished since these guys have met over 2 years ago. I would often wonder what chemistry and qualities made this relationship grow and nurture so rapidly that we are here tonight for their union, to witness their union of marriage. So I've taken upon myself to share with you my thoughts on how this marriage works. Just a few thoughts. I think firstly that Joanne and Harley are a little different in the way they express themselves. Joanne, being born to a large family of 4 children and being the youngest, I suppose had trouble being heard. For this reason, I anticipate Joanne likes to talk. She likes to talk a lot, and she likes to talk very loudly. Harley, on the other hand, being the firstborn to a smaller family of 2 children, is a little bit quieter in comparison and doesn't talk as much, but I'm sure when they're alone, he has a lot to contribute. Joanne and Harley, as I understand, love camp as children. So much so that they were probably termed as model campers and staff members. I know that Joanne was the type who would count the days from when she got home till when she left for camp in the summertime. You could probably get a count off of her how many days and how many hours. And I understand that Harley could have been termed as Mr. Pripsteins. And Joanne, in her own way, probably could have taken the title for her camp, Miss Camp White Barn. I would like to say that Joanne perhaps is a slightly competitive person. So much so that maybe her inspiration has always been to outdo and outperform, who else? Her 2 fantastic brothers. Hence, her electrical engineering degree, her Canadian barefooting title, and her 4D computer programming job. She's even marrying a guy who she professes is a better dresser than both Lorna and I put together. Perhaps this can be attributed to his investment in his Hugo Boss clothing outfits. One of the nicest qualities of my sister is how she makes best friends quickly. So much so that it only takes a few days. It is only natural, though, after a few months, that she was talking about marrying Harley. Skiing is a hobby that both these guys love to do. On the water, Joanne, she effortlessly tries to stay on her feet, while on the snow, Harley tries to get a good match between his boots, his skis, and of course his outfit. So I guess I gave you a few of my insights into the things that make up their relationship. But I want to say that these 2 are very special people, and perhaps they are a bit different in their personalities and their hobbies and their habits. But when they're together, it makes them shine. I wish you 2 the best of luck and hope in your marriage and family, and I hope that it will be as great as the one that I've developed in the past 3 years. Now, I'd like to introduce my mother, who's going to give you perhaps a few of her headsy topics on Joanne. Very good.
make fun. Abe joins me in welcoming all our guests this evening to celebrate this wonderful marriage of Joanne and Harley. Who would ever believe our campy little daughter, usually wearing jeans and t-shirt, is now married? Or Harley, so busy coming or going to the hospital, is now Joanne's husband. I would like to express our special thanks to all our out-of-town guests, and especially to those of you who have been to our every simcha. We truly appreciate you being with us and for your warm and loving feelings. I cannot let this evening go by without mentioning how fortunate we are to have 4 grandparents with us tonight. On our behalf, no simcha would ever be the same without my beautiful mom, Bubby Rose. She has always been a special family member, and we all love her dearly. One very special and most important part in the life of Abe and myself is our close-knit and growing family. We consider ourselves very lucky parents to have children who share their lives with us on a regular routine. We thank every one of you for allowing us this pleasure, and for our 3 and 1-to-be precious grandchildren. Sharing this occasion with us is a most delightful family, Rena, Seymour, and Elise. We have had such a great time preparing this party together and look forward to a continued relationship for many healthy and happy years together with our children. And now for our bride and groom. When Joanne came home from a party one night with a glimmer in her eyes, we knew she had met her match and was in love. Now we realize why she is so crazy about Harley, as he is truly a marvelous person, and we also love him. He is loving, caring, and always there when you need him. He continually has a wonderful smile on his face and will try all aspects of life, even water skiing. He's so intelligent and yet so laid back about himself. Harley, Abe, and I are so proud to have you as our son-in-law, and we look forward to all the good times together. May you and Joanne always grow in wisdom and in love together. Joanne is our youngest of 4 children and very hard to part with. We usually try to refrain from boasting about her, as most of you who know her are aware of what a fantastic girl she is. But as I have this opportunity, I must talk of her from my heart. She has been so much fun to bring up. She is extremely versatile, bright and smart, organized and successful, athletic and happy. She is lucky to have a loving sister, Marla, and 2 brothers, Stephen and Lorne, who always helped her along in her childhood. And now there's Karen, Deborah, Ivan, Elise, and her favorite niece and nephews, David, Melissa, and Kyle, to enjoy many happy times together. But most important of all is her warm and loving heart. She is so close and important to so many friends and relatives. From her mom and dad, we wish her a gratifying life, and may all your dreams come true. Abe, thank you so much for all your support. Now it's just you and me. Thank you all for being here tonight and sharing this special evening with all of us. Thank you.
For the next speaker, I was told to germify the podium and the mic, so I'd like to introduce Harley's father, Seymour.
Tonight, I am filled with great pride and emotion as I share with you in the wedding celebrations of our children. This is the realization of Joanne and Harley falling in love. Harley, you have always been a ray of sunshine in our lives. Born the first grandchild on your maternal and paternal sides, you hold a special bond. As a young child, you spent countless hours in the homes of both Bubbies and Zadies, where you were nurtured with love and learning. It was from your late Zeta Shimon that you learned to hold a hammer and nails and became a Mr. Fix-It. Harley, academically, we are proud of you, but most importantly, at the age of 12, you brought home the Derek Eritz Award, which stood for respect, compassion, and the helping of your fellow students. Also, you have a great sense of humor, finding fun and laughter in almost everything. Your ability to rationalize in this manner always makes a problem appear simpler. With these attributes, you were well prepared to embark on a medical career, one that we are proud to say leads you to helping children. Looking back, I can recall only once that Harley gave us cause for concern. Harley was on his high school trip to Israel when we received a call that he was being sent home with 4 other students because they had spent the weekend in a 5-star hotel without notifying their leader. And then, about a year and a half ago, again, there was a major cause for concern. Harley came home with a shiny new pair of rollerblades, knee pads, helmet, wrist guards, shin pads. He eagerly put this equipment on and attempted to skate around the block. You must understand, our son Harley is no major athlete, but he had just started dating a young lady who was a super athlete. It was clear Harley was in love. Joanne, I must say, what a beautiful bride you are. When Harley brought you home, we were instantly taken by your warmth, your endearing smile, that sparkle of life and adventure that shines in your eyes. We were fascinated learning about your career as an electrical engineer in the aeronautical industry. Upon meeting your parents, Mavis and Abe, your sister, twin brothers, and their spouses, we saw the love and closeness you have with your family, the special aunt you are to your nephews and niece, and the adoration you have for your bubby. Joanne, we welcome you into our hearts and into our family. You have brought us excitement and enthusiasm about life that is contagious. We wish you and Harley good health, happiness, love, muzzle, and I know together you will build a beautiful life. Mavis and Abe, you are warm and inviting. It has been a real pleasure planning this wedding with you, and we look forward to sharing many more simchas with our new extended family. At this time, I wish to extend special thanks to all our out-of-town guests for sharing in our simcha. While Abe and I stood idly by this beautiful evening, this beautiful evening was created by Mavis and Rena. Mavis is a wedding pro, and I have never seen my wife be as organized as she has been these past 10 months. Together, they have engineered an evening with a warm and inviting atmosphere which befits our two families. Finally, I want to thank the two women in my life, my loving wife, Rena, and my beautiful daughter, Elise. For behind every great man, there are even greater women telling him where to go, when to go, what to say, and when he gets there.
And now I'd like to introduce Harley's grandfather, Harry, for the motzi before the meal. Thank you.
All right, let's go. Baruch atah Adonai melech haolam ha'motzei menos.
to Joanne and Harley. Here's to starting at the top and working up, up, up together and forever. From your Auntie Frances.
Once again, I offer you a lifetime of happiness, a relationship, a beautiful honeymoon, and for me, I will be there for you until the end of time.
Thank you.
And I give you my word.
Thanks.
Joanne and Harley from the Millers, and especially from Riel, who is not here with us today. We send you our love and hope that throughout the years you will both be of great support and caring and sharing as your family has taught you. And we love you, and it's been a wonderful wedding.
Rena, Mavis, Seymour, Abe, you've made just a beautiful affair, wonderful affair tonight. I want to wish all the very best of health, happiness, and success, prosperity to both Harley and Joanne. Both families seem to have a knack, compassion of bringing friends, their own family, and all the family together in a very compassionate way. For that, I want to thank you. Best of health and happiness to all of you. Good luck.
Hi, guys. I wish you all the best. Many, many years of a good marriage, and be good to each other. That'll be good.
On behalf of the Grill family, I would like to extend a hearty mazel tov to Abe and Mavis. Mavis. And also to the bride and groom. It's a lovely, lovely affair, and I wish you all the nachas in the world on behalf of everybody here at the table. Thank you.
Well, you know, Mavis and Abe, I never can resist an opportunity to speak to you on the microphone.
Something wrong with my napkin.
You know, you have to forgive Howard Shapiro. It's like a midlife crisis he's going through.
I have a defective napkin. Mavis! Sorry, go
No,
ahead.
seriously. Mavis and Abe, Joanne and Harley, and all the rest of the gang, we all want to wish you a hearty mazel tov. We are so pleased to be here. And Frances is going to pull the mic away from me any moment, but I'm not going to let her. Maintenant, en français, je voudrais vous féliciter. And a mazel tov. Beautiful wedding. We're having a ball. And here's Vega.
All I could say is that.
I want to say it.
No, you see, everybody wants to say something, but now I'm so thrilled I've got the mic and I'm in control. You know what? It is so exciting.
My nuts. You have your elbow in my nuts. Thank you very much.
No, I am so excited to be here, to be at Joanne and Harley's wedding. You know what, Joanne? I remember that the times that we had together, and especially, which is so emotional for me, that yesterday, when I was at your new apartment, or shall I say upper duplex, you know what, I only could say wonderful things, that I wish you and Harley wonderful things.
Better than spinach. Better than spinach. That's okay. Frances, go
All
ahead.
I can say is that I wish the both of you all the very best. And you know what, maybe celebrate your 50th anniversary. You both make a wonderful couple, and we are so excited to be here. And may our families celebrate many happy occasions together. Okay, now we have an Elvis sighting. Here is Elvis.
Well, thank you very much, ladies. Well, thank you. We're so thrilled to be here. This is a simcha like I don't know how to describe the simcha. This is unbelievable, unbelievable. And we're just thrilled to be here to share the nachas. Your nachas should shine for 120 years, like my Fagel and my Alicia. These girls are. This is fantastic, and I think it's appropriate at this time that the other Floridians say a few words. Mr. and Mrs. Sipin, C-Y-P-E-N. Stephen, say a few words, sir.
Am I on? Well, Arlen and I want to say, we're not losing a daughter, we're gaining a son-in-law. We love you very much. We know you're going to be very, very happy. We're going to miss you, but we still love you. And Harley's a lucky guy. And thank you, Howard. Howard's throwing things. And just remember, I told Harley that I know you're going to be very happy, but if he steps over the line, he's dead. Here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Before we get a little too mushy, we're just going to say that we really love you, and Harley's a great addition to the Miller family. Parents are not bad either. And even if he doesn't water ski and he doesn't ski, looks good, he'll be a good doctor. A doctor, not a doctor, a dentist. Mazel tov to you on behalf of everybody here, even Francis. May your life be full of good things for a good girl and a nice guy.
Thank you. This is the Steve in your hand. Oh, hi, Melissa. How are you? You know what? All I could say is that this girl is so special to us. She is a
So is Joanne.
No, Joanne, we love you. And you know what? We wish you all the very best. You're marrying a wonderful guy. You know what? Both of you are so fabulous, and we wish you wonderful, wonderful years of a happy life together. We love you. Thank you.
We love you. We love you. Mwah.
And may we celebrate many happy occasions, our families together.
Yep.
Mazel tov.
Thank you.
I love my Auntie Joanne, and I love my Uncle Harley.
You have to say it loud.
They love me, and I love them too.
Since you've had everybody at the table wishing you Mazel Tov, I guess I'm going to make it very quick. Marlene and I wish you, both of you, the greatest and the longest and the most happy years of your life. Harley, you got a great girl. And Joanne, what can I tell you? You must love him very much. From Marlene and myself, Mindy and Jay and everybody else here at the table, Mazel Tov, best of luck.
So Mazel Tov and best wishes to Harley and Joanne. And Seymour, he did a great job on the speech, and it's a fabulous party.
Hello, Joanne and Harley, Mazel Tov. It's a pleasure to be here from South Florida. Joanne, I'm going to miss the skiing lessons every winter we had in Tremblant. And ask a question. Harley, if you need, I don't know, assistant surgeon, something, give me a call. I'll be down in South Florida. And I'm going to pass the mic on.
Mazel Tov, Joanne and Harley. I'm very happy to be here and have a great life together.
Joanne and Harley, Donna and I wish you all the best and all the best from us. And Mazel Tov and Simon Tov and Mazel Tov and Simon Tov.
We wish you a lifetime of happiness. It's a really beautiful night. We'll remember it forever. We know you will too.
I'm not nearly as eloquent as Bert. No, that's not possible. I am as eloquent as Bert, but not as eloquent as Donna. But anyways, Mazel Tov from Allison and I. And it was amazing. And it was the greatest. And it was amazing. And I'm sure Steve will add to that.
Mazel Tov, guys. Unfortunately, Jose can't be here to wish you Mazel Tov. She's a bit scared of the camera. But, oh, maybe she's coming in. I hope you guys will come down and visit us soon. Take care, and wish you all the best.
Hi, Saul and Barbara. We wish you a happy 25th anniversary. Wait.
Joanne, I want to ask you one thing. This is the year that Billy Joel got divorced, so why aren't you with him? What happened? You must really be in love.
have the bride right here. We're having a great time. And we're all at the table, all of their good friends. Harley, Joanne, we're having the best of time. And we all want to speak.
Sharon likes the soup, but I'm going to say something more meaningful. Harley.
And thank you for having us.
Harley, Joanne, you look great tonight. The ballroom dancing really came in handy. And look, all I can say is I hope that we're going to spend a lot more memorable times together and have fun tonight. It looks like you're having fun. Continue. Thanks a lot, eh?
I'm not going to give you the regular BS. That's great, because that goes without saying. Thanks, Jimmy. Who invited this guy here tonight? That's all I want to know. Anyways, we're all having a great time, as you can tell. The soup is great. I love the bread, actually. And this is like a double whammy. You get bread and soup all in one. My bib's in the garbage, Gord. Anyways, I'd like to just say two things. One, I think this night is a good thing it came tonight because for two reasons. First of all, Harley had enough of going home at 4 in the morning and he getting 2 hours of sleep and going to the hospital. So I think for the patient's sake, it's a lot better off. Secondly, I'm glad Harley made it down the aisle tonight because his hands... Harley, come here. His hands were a little clenched. I thought we'd have to get the wheelchair for him. Show people how you walk down the aisle tonight with your hands clenched. He was like praying like Schneerson was coming. The checks are coming in. We're having a great time, and the night's going to be really a lot of fun to come.
Linda and I want to wish Joanne and Harley, it's already a very beautiful wedding, and we want to wish you all the best. Have a fantastic honeymoon, and all the best for your future years together. And does Linda want to say anything?
You said it all. Mazel tov to both of you.
Well said. Mazel tov.
On behalf of Table 10, I'm here to talk for Table 10. So if I screw up, it's the whole table's fault. I've known Harley for a long, long time, since he was in my carpool. And I've watched him grow into a mensch. I'm really proud of him. And I wish Joanne and Harley all the very, very best. Thank you.
Hi, Joanne and Harley. You know that it's hard for me to express myself, but being 7 years apart, it's like you're my best friend and I love you. And together we make a great team. And I love you. And I'm so happy you married a man that I just adore and I respect. And I always respect you. You know that. You're so great to my kids and my husband. And you're such a part of my life, and I want to grow together, and I can't wait till you have babies, and I'm going to be a great aunt to them too, and I'm so happy. You want to say something?
This is a great party, and I like you for inviting me. I hope you know that you're my best auntie. Bye.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm having a great time. Oh, you want to say something? Yeah. Anyways, we love you, and you know that. And let's have fun and a great long life. And that's it.
Joanne, Harley, you've always had a very special place in my heart. I can remember on the rare occasion that I did homework with you, Joanne, once maybe. Yeah, it was once, maybe twice. But anyways, we're having a great time here tonight, and we can't be happier that we're here sharing it with you. And we look forward to many, many years of great friendship and love and seeing your children one day when you have a family. And we're going to spend some great times together. And that's it. We love you very much. I've been told by the photographers not to exceed the 2 minutes allotted because Harley is getting so red in embarrassment that anything over the 2 minutes would run the risk of ruining his complexion. A few words about my sister Joanne. Joanne was born a beautiful blonde child, and lucky for her, she broke the Miller mold of red hair, freckles, and in some cases, buck teeth. She always complained that no one listened to her. Talking louder and louder each year, she finally was heard. Now we can't figure out how to turn the volume down. Growing up, I seem to have played a big brother role to her. It was therefore my duty to tease and rib her about anything I could. This, I guess, is the reason why Joanne is so tough, but only on the outside. To get back at us, Joanne tried to surpass anything that Stephen and I thought was an incredible feat. And to her credit, most of the time, she did. Her teen years were filled with more guy friends than boyfriends. Besides water skiing, talking was one of Joanne's favorite pastimes. Conversation to her was to talk about a particular topic for hours, and the next time you met her, she would continue on that same topic. This usually can go on for up to a year. For instance, in her early years, she would talk about Camp White Pine from September through June. After Camp White Pine, she went on to her travels, and after beating the Harley topic to death, I'm told that her duplex on Marcille is now the current flavor. We used to advise Joanne that if you can't marry an engineer, then a pediatrician is better than an accountant. I guess this is when Harley came into the picture. Harley must have known that one day I would be making a speech about him. So when around me, he was always pretending to be an innocent, quiet, shy person. It wasn't easy to get some real dirt on a guy that his closest friends call him squeaky clean. I'm even told he sings Hebrew songs in the shower. Harley's real version of bad, as his father has pointed out, was being kicked off his Israel trip for sneaking into a 5-star hotel and cruising Côte St. Luc in his white Camaro. Some others remember him sporting his favorite striped knee-high socks and Bermuda shorts to the beach, and always drenched in 82 sunblock with multicolored zinc all over his face. And needless to say, even though he spent the whole day in the shade, the next day he would wake up peeling all over the place. I have previously implied that Joanne is tough. This may be true, but only on the outside. On the inside, she is one sincere and extremely sentimental and loving person, which I am very proud of. And to end things off, on behalf of my wife, Deborah, who's expecting, throw that in. We would like to wish Joanne and Harley a big mazel tov and say that we love you both, and let us be the first to give you a toast as Mr. and Mrs. Mazel tov. I'm doing my best here. Okay, that was quick. The next person to speak, Harley tells me he used to write doctor's notes for him to skip his law school courses. So I'm to introduce the best man, Harley's best friend, Bram.
Hi, I'm going to make this short so that I don't bore you too much. I'll leave that up to the Millers and Eismans to do. Well, when I was asked to say a few words about Harley and Joanne, I didn't realize that the time would be upon me so quickly. Anyways, I searched back into my memory bank and tried to remember what these two individuals were like years ago. I want to first start out by saying that when Harley called me last year in New York, a few weeks before he headed up to the North Pole for a month or so for work, he said to me, "Bram, what do you think I should do? Should I wait until I come back, or should I ask her now before I go?" I couldn't believe that this was the same red-haired kid that I knew 10 years earlier. I pondered this question for a while and said, "I think you should wait until you get back, since that will make time seem longer." Well, as you know, Harley didn't follow my advice, and I think asked Joanne the minute he hung up the phone with me. I guess some things never change. Now, although I didn't know Joanne that well, I do remember her from Marianopolis, and we had a few classes together then. One thing that sticks out in my mind about Joanne is that at the time she was dating a guy who I swear could pass for a lookalike like Harley. Thinking about this, I suppose this is a good thing, since at least we know Joanne does not go for looks in a guy. On a more serious note, I'd like to say a few words of my friendship with Harley and just recount a few anecdotes which I feel best portray the type of person Joanne just married. No, Joanne, it is too late now to back out. First of all, I remember Harley when he was 10 or 11 years old and looked the same as he does today with that same big, I didn't do anything smile. The only difference was then he had a few more pimples on his face. He was a quiet kid, and I remember that when one of the other campers in his bunk put up a poster of semi-clad men and women, Harley objected. Yet I think this is when Harley decided that he wanted to enter the medical profession. Now Harley pretty much kept to himself, but you always knew that deep inside the great mind of his, he was always assessing what was going on around him. He always had an opinion on everything, and when something dissatisfied him, he would always say that everything was okay. But deep down, he really was saying, what a jerk that person is. Well, as time went on, things never really changed. Actually, I guess the pimples went away over time, but Harley remained his ever so fussy self. Now, I am not saying that fussiness is bad, but I guess that there are certain degrees to it which should be brought. There is a low, medium, and high level, and then there's Harley's level. For those of you who did not know Harley a few years ago, his father bought him a brand new car, which most boys 7 or 18 years old would just love. But not Harley. No, he felt that this white Camaro was not for him. It was too flashy for Harley. So miraculously, one day, while Harley was sitting at a red light, waiting for it to turn green, some drunk woman comes along and plows into Harley and about 8 other cars. Now, most people would be upset about this, having to call their insurance companies and whatnot. But Harley figured this was a message from above to get a new car. And sure enough, a few days later, he had a brand new Jeep sitting in his driveway. Harley is also known to be a man of the people. He can always be seen talking to people who he meets no matter where he goes. He will talk to the repairman, the electricians, and whoever will waste their time talking back to him. As a matter of fact, I have been told that the people who have been working on Harley and Joanne's new home in NDG have spent more time showing Harley what they are doing than actually doing it. I guess he figures that when it comes time to buy his next house, he'll be able to do it on his own. The only thing then will be that he will not have the time, since there will probably be little Eismans running around who will occupy all of his time. Anyhow, Harley's meticulousness will always be his greatest asset. The hours and hours he used to spend washing his car certainly made it the envy of his neighborhood. For that matter, it made it to the envy of the neighborhood around the Montreal General Hospital, and somebody there was so envious that one day they decided to take it for themselves. I'll also never forget how Harley and myself were waiters at camp one summer, and all the other waiters, including myself, used to sleep in right to the last minute till the campers would run down to the dining hall. Sure enough, we would all wake up at the last minute, run into the dining hall in a hurry, and Harley would be there all calm, all unnerved, because he'd been already served his main meal, but we were still getting our breakfast trays together. He'd been in the kitchen for over an hour talking to the cook, the chef, and all the delivery man who used to bring the milk early in the morning. Harley Eisman was one fellow who couldn't be rattled. And so, Joanne, it's for these reasons, and many more which I cannot discuss in public, that I think and know that you and Harley will live a long and happy life together with the cleanest cars in the neighborhood. Congratulations.
Harley told me today that the first thing that Joanne packed in her bag was her 4D computer manuals and her photo albums. So I'm going to pass the mic to her to tell you what she has in mind for tonight.
I'm sure that those of you who know me, knew that I couldn't pass up the opportunity tonight to say at least a couple of words. A very wise lady once told me when Harley and I got engaged to enjoy every single day of it, because these will be the best days of your life. Well, my Bubby Rose was right. Harley and I have been engaged now for over 10 months, and I don't think that we could be two luckier people. Every day has been wonderful. Our parents, our families, and our friends, many of which who have traveled at great length to be here tonight to be with us, have made this time so great for the two of us, and I don't think we could thank everyone here enough. As far back as I can remember, my Bubby Rose has said that God willing, she will dance at my wedding. Bubby, not only are you here with us tonight, but you are dancing and smiling and helping to make the night that much more special for all of us. Thank you for being such a big part of it all. As a matter of fact, I feel that I am especially fortunate tonight in the category of grandparents. I have gone from having one Bubby to having 3 Bubbies and a Zeta, and that's a very special thing. I'm also so lucky for the wonderful family that Harley has brought me into. Loving, warm parents, a fun and sweet sister, and I look forward to the wonderful years that we will all share together. To my parents, I wouldn't even know where to start. Without prolonging this at length, I will simply thank you for everything. You have given me the greatest brothers and sister I could ever dream of, who have in turn given me a brother and sister-in-laws and nieces and nephews. And you have given me an immense amount of love and support for everything that I do and everything that I believe in. I love you very much. And now, Harley, you are my husband, my better half, and my best friend. You are all that I've ever wished for, though we still have to get you up barefooting. But that was no prerequisite to my family's surprise. You are warm and fun and smart and supportive, and my every dream come true. I love you, and I'm so excited to spend the rest of my life with you. Thank you.
Last but not least, I'd like to call upon Harley. Unfortunately, I guess I'm left with the daunting task of being the last to talk. Most of the material that I was going to use has already been used up. So I guess I apologize for the outset. There may be some repetition. I know the hour is late, and for those of you who have heard me talk before know that I tend to drag on. I'll try to be as brief as possible. But I've come from a family of 4, and I've married into a family of, I think, 13 around the dinner table, so I do have a lot to say. Before our engagement, Joanne and I used to always talk about someday soon, one day soon, and this evening, that day has come to fruition. There are no words that I can pick to aptly describe the excitement and the exhilaration that both Joanne and I are feeling this evening. We know we are extremely fortunate to be able to celebrate this event with family members, close friends, and close friends of the family. And we'd like to again thank each and every one of you for being here this evening. As bride and groom, we feel that we're at least entitled to one request. We know that the hour is late, but we hope that you continue to enjoy yourselves as much as we have enjoyed ourselves this past 10 months and this evening, and as much as we intend to enjoy ourselves the rest of this evening. We hope that it's an evening of cherished memories for us all. After wooing Joanne, the next task was to woo this large family. Now imagine me, a landlocked boy with one other sibling, sitting at the dinner table where a third of the family is talking about construction and the trades, another third is talking about clothes, and the third, which I am trying to impress, is talking about clothes, construction, engineering, computers, and water skiing all at the same time. You might ask yourself, what did a poor boy like me do at the dinner table? Well, there was another person who wasn't doing much talking either. That was Bubby Rose. So I quickly became friends with her. And I had someone to talk to, and I didn't look like a jerk at the dinner table. Then I thought to myself, this family has a mother who wakes up at the crack of dawn to ride horses over poles, a father who eats enough ice cream to give anybody high cholesterol, and then needs his joints tuned up before every golf game, 2 twin sons who try to keep up with their sister's water skiing, who scuba dive, who rock climb,
a daughter who literally walks on water, and another daughter who has children who are a bit accident prone, to say the least. I knew I was in this family because what they really needed was a doctor. I must admit that soon after I fell in love with Joanne, I fell in love with her parents, Mavis and Abe. Not only did I see in Joanne the best of Mavis and Abe, but I see two people who are extremely kind, extremely generous, warm-hearted, and have a zeal for life. I find in them something that I find in my parents, that's an extreme warmth, an extreme sense of family. And as heads of their family, they have created an atmosphere which is unsurpassed, and it has been an honor to be a part of the Miller family, and I have to tell them that I felt at home from day one. I often say that I couldn't have picked my parents any better, and that really is the truth. From the outset, from the outside, it might seem that I'm a critical doctor's son, but before Joanne came around, at least, my parents and my sister were the world to me. Because of the genetic material, that they passed on to me, I might be 15 minutes late for my 9 o'clock appointment. I might be a bit forgetful. I might only start playing baseball when I'm 35 years old. And then I might only discover at age 53 that I should bat left-handed to increase my average instead of right-handed. But my mother and my father have taught me the virtues of hard work, honesty, and have given me the tools I need to really love another individual. They have put my concerns ahead of theirs. They have shared in life's sweet moments, this evening being one of them, and they have also been there to help me through those bitter moments. Joanne and I stand here this evening, and we truly are where we are because of our parents, and the only way that we can thank them is to strive in the future to give to our children what they have given to us. Joanne and I, of course, did not grow up in isolation. We each had siblings, and it has been a true treat for me and an honor to witness the relationship that Joanne has with her sister Marla. There's an extreme beauty that exists in the relationship between two sisters. Marla is not only a sister to Joanne, she's a friend, she's a confidant, and she's a true advisor. And as an outsider, I have seen what Stephen and Lauren mean to Joanne. They are true older brothers. They make sure that Joanne fulfills her potential at all times, but they are always also there to offer their support, their affection, and their love when things do not go according to Joanne's plan. It has been a true honor in the past year and a half to get to know Stephen and Karen, Lauren and Deborah, and Marlon and Ivan, and I consider them all my brothers and sisters. The person I probably will miss the most leaving home is my sister Elise, and I know it was tough growing up with a brother who's a doctor who wants you to live by his values and his ideals, but she truly knows how to put me in my place. I had my cynicism and my books, but Elise and Joanne as well have always been around to offer me their view of the world, and Elise has truly broadened my horizons and made me a better person. She's warm, she's fun-loving, she's street smart, and she is the greatest Joanne Miller fan. Her dream of having a bigger sister has finally come to fruition. Joanne and I love and adore her, and we hope one day to walk down the aisle at her wedding. As Joanne has already alluded to, grandparents are extremely important to us. Looking down the head table, I know there are individuals who are missing. With the emotion that Joanne has described to me, her experiences with her Zeta Louie, her Bubby Sophie, and her Zeta Oscar, I know that she would have loved for them to be here this evening with us. I have one regret in life, and that is for my 20th birthday, I wish that someone would have reintroduced me to Joanne and not have bought me a Jeep, so at least my grandfather, Zeta Shimon, would have had the opportunity for at least a couple of months to have met and come to love Joanne as I did. As Joanne has already said, we are blessed this evening with Bubby Rose, Bubby Minnie, Zeta Harry, and Bubby Francis. Our grandparents to us are second parents. They have taught us kindness, love, Jewishness, have given us roots, and have given us the love and relationship that can only exist between a grandchild and a grandparent. After our engagement, both of the fathers tried to convince me to take the cash instead of the wedding. And I have to tell you that seeing the excitement and the exhilaration that was present in these four individuals leading up to today was justification enough to have this wedding. As Joanne has already said, we have been very fortunate to have friends who have ensured that every day of the past 10.5 months has been a virtual high for us. Friends of the family have almost every month had some kind of party, some kind of get-together for us, and it was truly great. As usual, I put my 2 cents in everywhere, but I have to tell you that this wedding tonight, this event, is the mastermind, is the genius of Mavis, who, as my dad has already said, is a wedding pro, my mother, who I think did a great job as a first-timer, and Joanne. There are no words which can express our gratitude to our parents for this evening, and we are also delighted that they have let us participate in the planning, and this truly feels like our wedding. And last but not least, I have to say a couple of words about Joanne. In my presence, I have heard comments at times saying, "Wow, Joanne, you're wearing makeup, you're wearing heels, what is this?" And people look at me and they either want to chastise me or congratulate me for miraculously effectuating some kind of change in Joanne. But I have done no changing. Some of you know Joanne as an accomplished engineer. Others of you know her as a successful water skier. Some of you know her as a loving and devoted aunt, sister, sister-in-law, granddaughter, and daughter. And others of you know her as a warm and close friend. I am fortunate to know all of these Joannes. Sorry. Just overcome with emotion. What intrigues me and enthralls me and draws me close to Joanne each and every day is that in one person, in one package, can exist such loving, such kindness, such warmth, such intelligence, and such beauty. Joanne has not only taught me how to water ski, has not only taught me how to rollerblade, but she has truly given me the opportunity to love another individual. She's my friend, my confidant, my advisor, and someone who I will love forever. To close, I've heard other grooms say profound words or in English maybe reiterate some vows. And I'm going to use the words of 2 children. It was about at 3 months, Joanne and I were going out, it was 3 months, and we took Melissa and David home from a restaurant in my Jeep. And obviously Marla knew that something was about to happen or something was going to happen. They were calling me Uncle Harley, of course. So there was no turning back from that point. And David gave me his rendition of what he thought the virtues of marriage were. And he had 8 points. Unfortunately, I only remember 5 of them. And he said, you have to love your wife, you have to hold your wife, you have to kiss your wife, you have to buy your wife nice things. And being Ivan's kid, he said, you have to help her buy food. And all I can say to Joanne is that I will do all these things And all I would like to add is forever and ever. I love you.
Okay, I hope everyone enjoys your evening. Have fun.
Before we commence the traditional Mazinka dance around my parents in honor of their youngest child's marriage, I would just like to say on behalf of my family on behalf of my family, that my parents have been a marvelous example of what a successful formula in marriage is made of. I know I didn't make a speech. No, they have always been there to support us and guide us through our transitions into marriage, and we thank them for their love, wisdom, and above all, their friendship. Let's gather around and do the Mazinka.
Joanne, we don't know what to say, so we're trying to figure it out, but it's for White Pine. This is your White Pine portion of the video.
With a little bit of Queens, because Steve, he had to leave, but we want to pitch in for him. So we'll start with Queens first, and we'll just say that Steve wanted to tell you that he enjoyed all those days when you would come into class, no books, no nothing, but just the pictures. Steve, look, what do you think of this boat? Should I get this one with the white stripe, or the red stripe, or the blue stripe? We'll go. We won't talk about the carbs.
I don't get it.
That was Steve's part.
Okay, Sari? Okay, Joanne, when we were CITs, we were very naive, and very
naughty.
And you were very naughty. And you taught us everything. And all we have to say is that we will never, ever, ever, ever forget the loft talk.
And I think Harley will thank you every day for that.
And so will every other guy that Sari and myself and you have ever been with.
Nothing quite so exciting, but for Siegel and I, on behalf of him, I apologize for him having pissed on your car, and I apologize for having put ketchup on it. I mean, it was Bert's fault, of course, because the 15th screwdriver and 12th beer later, we didn't quite know what we were doing, but you know we love you, so don't take it too seriously. I know your car's important.
You know what? Joanne, we could do a lot worse. We know a lot more about you than we could actually do.
We're actually willing to divulge.
We have been kind this evening, but that's because you're married now, and we can't do this any longer.
We don't want to give
Plus, we know
Harley the
you're
wrong impression. We wish everybody, you and Harley and all your family, all the best, and we wish you a sincere and happy life together.
We know where you come from.
We know your roots, and we hope you don't forget your roots.
Never ever forget your roots.
Never ever forget us, and we will never ever forget you. And you've definitely been a shining point in all our lives, and I'm sure that you will be for Harley. And Debbie and I certainly will keep things disclosed that have to be disclosed.
Okay, we're signing off now.
And that's all.
Thanks for having us.
Have a nice life.
Love ya.
We're
In
just,
Toronto,
we
they
have-
do have weddings like this. They don't just have little bonfires with marshmallows and barbecues and stuff like that. But
And
this
we-
was a spectacular event.
I think, you know what, we've been waiting, we've all been waiting for this day for so
Gotta give her
long.
one shot.
Okay.
Let's just nail
The
her,
broken
come
nose.
on.
Let's just nail her.
We got to get the broken nose in there.
Not sure which one to use.
If I had the line and you had the bait, let's just combine, don't need to wait all time. Get together, you never know what we'll find. Cause acid houses painted is simple. Pump up the bass and raise up the treble. Stepping to the down on the floor in the middle. Above up, the passes to take it. Clean and simple as it is both. His power music, I'm searching for more. I know what I see what's an out to be wrong. Cause bought me to move like I told you before. Yo, it's about that time to break forth the rhythm and the rhyme. I'ma get mine to get yours. I wanna see sweat coming on your paws. On the house, the sign is swinging this. Strictly hip hop, well I ain't singing this. Bringing this to the entire nation. Black, white, red, brown, feel the vibration. Come on, come on. Feel it, yeah. Feel the vibration. The vibration's good like sun kiss. Make me wanna know who that is. Marky Mark, and I'm in the mood you. Around to groove you, and I'm in the proof to you. Then we can party on the part of the side of host positive vibes. Come along with the ride. Making you feel the rhythm is my occupation, yeah. Come on, feel the vibration. Come on, come on. Feel it, yeah. Feel the vibration.
I remember in the boat, Joanne.
Whoa.
Okay, no, this is sweet, but when we were water skiing and you were supposed to be on ski staff and in charge of the child who was water skiing behind the boat, and we were yakking about guys, and the kid fell, and we circled the lake, I don't know, like half an hour before we actually realized the kid had fallen down. So here's to your responsibility, Joanne.
On the count of 3, let's take it away. 1, 2, 2.5. And 3. Okay, we're gonna try that again one more time. Let's take it away. 1, 2, and 3. All right, Harley, are you ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 2.5, and 3.
Telegram from Australia. Joanne and Harley. Hot news from John Panay. He writes a letter to Joanne and Harley. Fair dinkum. Married, I told you you would go first. Hey, Harley. Before you got married, I suppose you two told each other your little stories of the past. How about the one back in '91 when Joanne came to Australia? I thought she came to compete in a water ski tournament, not to compete against 2 Americans and 1 Australian in the world's fastest vodka drinking tournament. By the way, Harley, did she tell you how that night turned out? When she got sick all over my feet? Seriously though, I'm very sorry I can't be there to share in your special day. Christian sends her best wishes and hopes one day you will come visit us. Finally, share together the very best life has to offer, sending you both the warmest wishes I can from across the many miles, your Aussie friend, John Panay. And last but not least, from Brett Sands of Australia, he says, congratulations, Joanne and Harley. I'm sorry I'm not here to celebrate this wonderful occasion with you. I would dearly love to be here to reminisce about the old times and celebrate your marriage to Harley. You both have all our best wishes down here from Australia, and wish you all the fruitfulness and happiness of the future. All my love and best wishes, Brett Sands. That's it from Australia.
Joanne and Harley, on behalf of Lauren and I, we'd like to wish you a hearty mazel tov. We're really, really happy for you guys, and we enjoyed every minute of the planning and living together under one roof. We'll really miss you, and we just wish you the best for the rest of your life. Mazel tov.
Hi guys, hi Harley, hi Joe. It's me, your new sister. Well, I can't believe the night's finally over. 10 months of planning is just, it's been wonderful, and I love you guys, and Mavis and Abe and the rest of the family, you're wonderful, and I can't believe I'm part of such a wonderful family. Harley, your speech really floored me. You made me cry. It's not a first, but you made me cry. You look very handsome, and I hope you guys have a lifetime of happiness and many, many children, and I love you.
Hi, Harley and Joanne. I wish you mazel tov, and I wish you should be happy in the rest of your life, and I hope you're gonna visit us as much as possible and have a beautiful honeymoon.
To gorgeous Joanne, and to my darling Harley, to our darling Harley. Bubby and Zadie want to wish you a long life of happiness, good health, good fortune, and every good thing that life has to offer. God bless you both. We love you.
I'm Harley's mom, and on behalf of Seymour and I
I just want to say what a wonderful simcha this was.
That's what friends are for. Good times and bad times, I'll be on your side forevermore. Well, that's what friends are for.
Keep smiling, keep shining, knowing you can always count on me. For sure, that's what friends are for. For good times and bad times, I'll be on your side forevermore. Oh, that's what friends are for. Keep smiling, keep shining, knowing you can always count me. Oh, for sure, that's what friends are for. For good times and bad times, I'll be on your side forevermore. Oh, that's what friends are for.
On behalf of my band In the Mood and the Fabulous Showman, we'd like to thank you for having us and wish a big mazel tov to the bride and groom and the family. We're going to play a couple more songs before we end the evening, but we wanted to take this opportunity to say thank you and congratulations. Mazel tov.
We've only just begun to live. White lace and promises, a kiss for luck and we're on our way.
We've only begun.
Before the rising sun to choose. We start out walking and learn to run.
And yes, we've just begun.
Sharing horizons that are new to us, watching the signs along the way. And when the evening comes, we smile. So much of life ahead. We'll find a place where there's room to grow.
And yes, we've just begun.
Sharing horizons that are new to us, watching the signs along the way. Talking it over, just the two of us, working together day to day. Together.
much of life ahead. We'll find a place where there's room to grow.
And yes, we've just begun.